aboard! I'm Kelly Wicker. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm diving into the La Dolce Vita collection once again from Spellbinders and putting together a full-size cruise ship card inspired by one of our favorite cruise lines. I'll be using bold layers of cardstock, fun die cuts, and a few extra details like a banner and anchors to really bring this ship to life. If you love cruising or just enjoy seeing a project come together piece by piece, you're in for a treat. So grab your favorite drink, settle in, and let's get this ship sailing. Today's card is such a fun one. I'm playing with the La Dolce Vita collection from Spellbinders again, and this time I'm using the Deckside Dreams die set. This one was sent to me to create with, which is perfect for me because I love cruising and card making. What's really cool is that you can totally customize this ship to look like your favorite cruise line. We sail on Holland America a lot, so of course I made this to match their colors. I'm also bringing in the La Dolce Vita banners die, and then I'm going to be using the June Clear stamp and die of the month called Anchors Away. I'm going to be using the anchor from this set. And then I'm going to be using the Up in the Air View die set. I'm going to be using the sun from here. And then I'm getting out my A2 Matting Basics A die set. And because I always love a nice clean card panel, using the largest die in the set here. So it was fun to make. I hope it inspires you to set sail on your own paper cruise. I also wanted to take a quick moment to show off the 5 cards I made with this collection. I've had so much fun with it. Honestly, the cruise ship might be my favorite, or the sun one. I'm not sure which is my favorite. Yeah, it's hard to pick. Anyway, I just had to share those real quick. So without further ado, let's get into the card making fun, y'all. Okay, so for today's card, I pulled out my Spellbinders color wheel cardstock, and I'm showing you exactly what colors I'm using for the card panel. The ship, the waves, all the little things, where the dies are going to go for what colors. And now I'm also being really careful with how I use my colored cardstock, because I only have one sheet of each color. So I'm definitely trying to stretch it as far as I can, y'all. My husband and I love to cruise. We really do. I think we've been on around 20 cruises so far, and number 21 is coming up soon. Not all with Holland. We also enjoy Royal Caribbean, but I thought it'd be fun to make a Holland America line inspired ship, especially since their colors are easy to recreate with cardstock. They don't really have orange on their ships on the outside, but their main color is orange, hence the Orange Club on Holland. I don't know if you ever have done the Orange Club, but I highly recommend. And then for the waves on this card, I'm using colored cardstock, but you might have noticed, or maybe not, the card I showed at the beginning actually had waves made with Distress Oxide inks. I just love trying out different looks to see what works best. Alright, let's get on with building this card. Alright y'all, I wasn't sure if I wanted to include the die cutting part, but I left it in and just sped it up. Well, I sped it up quite a bit. I thought it might be helpful to see how I'm cutting everything out and organizing the pieces. I'm using my Platinum 6 today, which works great, but honestly I kind of wish I had used my Mini Empress instead. The magnetic platform is so nice for keeping everything in place without needing tape. I always forget how much I love that until I'm already cutting. One of these days I'm going to grab that magic mat from scrapbook.com for my Platinum 6. It's been on my wish list forever. I just need to go get it one of these days. So let me know in the comments, do you all like seeing the die cutting in videos, or would you rather I skip it? I love to know what you prefer. Okay, so now that all the die cutting is done, it's time to show you how I pieced together this very dimensional ship. This part is so fun to do, watching all the little pieces come together. When I started building the ship, I actually pulled up one of our photos from our recent cruise so I could match the colors as closely as possible. That's one thing I love about having all this colored cardstock from Spellbinders in my collection, because there's a lot of pretty blues in this rainbow pack. I need to add more to my collection. So I love that this die set gives you the freedom to really customize it. Like I said earlier, I wanted mine to look like a Holland America line cruise ship, as we sail with them a lot. Now it's not an exact match. I added a little pop of orange just for fun and a bit of contrast. But that's the fun of it. You can take inspiration from your favorite cruise line and then make it your own. Okay, so this seriously might be one of those cards you have to deliver in person because it's got quite a bit of dimension. I mean, check that out. It's got a lot of dimension. Just keep that in mind when you're making this card, that you probably will have to hand deliver this. But that's also what makes it so fun. It gives the card so much personality and movement. And speaking of cruising, I'm so excited because we have a transatlantic cruise coming up later this year. This one's going to be extra special. I think we've got 8 sea days on the way back. I cannot wait. I know for some people sea days sound boring, but for me, that's the dream, y'all. Give me a lounge chair, my phone so I can play some games or whatnot, and nothing on the schedule. That's the dream right there for me. So we'll be going with my awesome mother-in-law, my husband and I, and who we love cruising with her. She's a great travel buddy. And I'm already thinking about what I want to pack and how many cards I can sneak in to work on while I'm at sea. I do love to craft while I'm at sea. I'm not really sneaking anything. My husband knows I bring my craft stuff. I usually bring a bag full of crafty goodies with me and my backpack. So anyway, do you see how this little paper ship is really starting to come together now? It's such a cool project, and I just love that you can tweak the details to reflect whatever cruise line or ship is special to you. You could do Royal Caribbean colors, Carnival, Disney, whatever brings back those vacation memories. It's just one of those sets that sparks a lot of creativity. Let's keep going so I can show you how I finished the rest of the card. So for the banner, I cut it from that gorgeous mirror gold cardstock. I just love how shiny it is. It really makes the sentiment stand out and readable. I layered it over some plain white cardstock just to make it pop a little bit more. Then added some foam tape to give it that little extra dimension. Next, I'm doing a little heat embossing because honestly, I was just in the mood for it. I pulled out the anchor stamp from the June Clear Stamp and Die of the Month set, Anchors Away. I thought it would be such a cute touch on the front of this ship, and it gave me a good excuse to use that set again. I love finding new ways to work these monthly club sets into different projects. To stamp the anchors, I used my Misty with my favorite waffle flower grip mat. That combo is just so handy. It keeps everything in place and it makes embossing feel a little more stress-free. This card has been so much fun to put together. I loved bringing together all the little details, the cardstock, the ship, the banner, the anchor, and especially loved being able to tie it into something that means so much to me personally. Cruising is such a big part of our lives, and it's just really special to be able to create something that reflects that. I hope it inspires you to create a ship that reminds you of your travels, or even one you're dreaming of taking someday. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and do all the YouTube things. Give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment, let me know your favorite cruise line, and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you're shopping, I've linked everything I use down below with affiliate links, which help support my channel at no extra cost to you, and I always appreciate that so very much. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao for now.